Today's session is on portrait painting, and I will show you a watercolor portrait of a legend, and I'll show you tips on how do you get the tone of the face and how do you get the skin tone and how do you blend the colors. So stay connected throughout the session. If you are joining for the first time, we have subscribed the channel. We have live sessions every week on different art forms in which we cover different art aspects. So let's quickly start and stay connected. So when we start any portrait, normally I say everyone to make the skin tone, and I normally start by using, because this is an Indian face, so we use the skin tone of the Indian face. And first I recommend you all to use a light tone. So you will see that the color use which I am doing is limited, and I am just using color and just spreading it with water. So first we will apply the color. If we keep the shading light, then we can blend the color anytime. That is the point in using light tone. So first we will make the base for the color. The deep areas of the face I can do first tone with dark, but here also I will not use dark tone, I will use a light tone so that it creates a base for the coloring. And I'll show you in between, I'll be showing the steps in close up. And since I am showing you live, full video is there, so you will be able to see how do you mix the color and what is the method of moving the brush, because people ask how do you and how should we get the tone and how do we get the outline and how do you get. So there are a lot of questions. You are watching that I am using very less color and more of water is there. So first we make a light tone, then we will come towards detail. So the face is having light, the light is falling on the face from one angle, therefore you have to see from which angle is the light falling. Here the light is falling from the right, therefore the face will have a darker tone on the left side. From the right the shade will be kept lighter. So I have applied a tone on the full face and the color will dry, then I will give detail to it. Now I will start with the eyes. So when we do the eyes, we have to make the inner core of the eye, which is called the iris, and the middle part of the eye, which is called the pupil. So I normally use yellow ochre. So I will apply a yellow ochre, and there is a shine which I have to show on the eyes. So just watch what I am doing and you will learn how do you make the things step by step. Now see, the white area in the eye is left for giving the detail, and the outer area I'll give detail with dark. So I am doing the other part of the face because the eye I have just applied color. Now I will come to the eyebrows because this area is dried. You will see everything step by step and you would be able to make what you are seeing. Now this is the color, and the color which I am using is with the help of a color chart. There is a link given below the video where I have mentioned the use of color chart. So if you are making anything in watercolor or any medium, then you can definitely and you should use and make a color chart on your own. It will be a very useful tool for you in getting the color according to your drawing. It will help you in making a portrait, it will help you in making a landscape. Wherever you will use colors, it will help you in getting the tone. So in that I have explained how do you get the color. When you will mix the color tone, then you will be able to match the color. Now then you will have to just use the color chart, and I'll show you the color chart. This is the color chart and are different shades shown here. How do you get the shades I have described in the video, and at present I am using this part of the color chart, the dark brown, and this area. There are 3-4 tones of brown which I am using. So when you will see the video, you will understand that how do you get this tone, what color you have to mix, and then you will be able to get the detail. Now I am coming to the eyes. This is a female face, therefore there is a dark lining on the eye which is showing a dark makeup or a kajal type on the eyes. This is characteristic in a female face. When we are making a masculine face, then the thing and giving of detail is different. Now I am using brown and I am making a lining of the eyes. Now this lower part of the eye will be first shaded with light brown, and it is brown mixed with red, and there is orange also in it. Now first you have to get the shape of the eye correct. How do you draw? That is a thing which is explained in the session of sketching the portrait. So if you are joining, you can see that there are different videos and which are covering the factor of sketching of portrait. So you will be able to sketch the portrait with the help of the portrait drawing. Here I am showing you how do you paint a portrait. So I have to get lining in the face, then the detail on the face. Now since the face is of an elderly person, I will not name, you will be able to guess if the face resemblance is correct. the eyes will have a little bit of uh, there are crow feet on the face, on the eyes. These are characteristic of elderly face. Now I will give detail to the eye. I had applied brown. Now I will put black and red and brown in the eyes. Now from the outer area I have to fill it in both the eyes. Then near the white portion a black dot. Now you have to clean the brush and just spread the black. Now you can see, I will show you in close up. So in this part you will just fill it with dark. The eyes are big and they are showing a soft smile on the face. Now from the upper area of the eye, I have to use black, brown and red and orange. So on the face, wherever I have to use black, I have to mix brown, I have to mix red and I have to mix red also and orange also. So this will blend the shape. Now just I will show you a close-up of what happens when we use black and when we use a dark just near the portion. Now we will come back to the eyes. The outer lining we will do fast. Here there is a depth in the eye which is the skin tone. So you have to use red, brown and then blend the color. Now once the eye lining and the detailing is done, then I'll move on to the other part of the face. Now there is a swelling in the eye, under the eye, which is important as a characteristic of different face. In this face, the face is elderly, therefore this area has to be done shaded softly, and here now this is the outer part of the eyes. Now the nose I am doing, I have to use red. There is brown also, which the tone I had applied. So here there is dark. Now apply it and then use brush and spread. So this corner of the eye is, there is a swelling in upper portion is heavy, eyelid is heavy, so I have shaded, and the cheek are thick. Now how will you show thickness or roundness? Just keep watching. Now whatever you are seeing, and if you have suggestion or you have anything to comment, I will wait for your comments. Let's put a bindi also. This I could have done later on, but let's put it because in this area there is not too much of mixing of colors. Now a gentle shading on the right, and towards the left it is dark. Now I will move fast towards the lower side of the face, and you see that when we have to make a fast portrait, and this sketching which has been done, try to use freehand sketching. People have said that grid method should be used. You can use grid method, but grid method will, as I have always said, will limit you. You will not be able to get out of it, and every time you will use grid only. Freehand sketching will open your work, and it will also help you in gaining the confidence. Freehand. So try to use grid only when you are magnifying any image, or you are reducing the image. If the image is very big and you want to reduce it, then you should use it, but try to avoid it. There is a thick smile and the cheek are visible. The lips carry a smile. Now I will just put a outline on the lip. This is having a red, but the red is also blending with the skin. So use a light tone. There is a smile and there are teeth which are not fully visible, but the whiteness of the teeth is there. Now to show a shine on the lip, blend red and orange and just see what is to be done. Just put a shadow, a dark shade on the inner side of the lip and in the lower side, like I have done. Now just use brush dipped in water and just wipe the color. So this area of the lip from the outside, just put a thin line. Now from the inner side of the lip it will be dark. Now from the inner side the teeth have to be shown, so we will not show all the teeth. I have left the area white and I'll just use dark tone. Like I want to highlight the teeth, so the lip in the lower area I will put a dark. When I do this, the lower teeth will become prominent. Just see. Now from upper lip in the lower side, just put dark. And we will just use very less blue and let mix a little bit of brown and just make not full teeth but from the upper side, and the corner of the teeth I have made dark, and the dark is by using brown. That is the inner corner of the mouth to show a smile. Like this will just show a smile. Now I will just put detail on the hair. The hair are painted dark, they are colored hair, so we have to use the same skin tone. And now I will just put dark. So that brown which I had used, and the same tone will be applied on the hair. So upper side of the hair is dark, and this area which is upper, there are flowers. What is it called? It is the gajra which is used. It is there. So we make this outer bound line of the hair and just fill it. Now near the face, near the forehead, the color will be done light. So initially we will put a light tone near the face, and then I will use water and blend the hair. The hair lining should not be shown, it should be shown with a mixed color. So near the face I have done a light tone. Now I am using water and blending the color with the forehead. Now this ensures that the hair doesn't look artificial. If you are wearing a wig, then the wig will have a lining, but since you are having natural hair, the hair lining on the face should be blend. Now this is dark. I have to use black. And fill it with black. There is a flower thing on the hair on the outside. Now you will see that I have left some areas. And the upper part of the hair, that is the shape of the hair, has to be done properly. This will make the features of the face visible. Now this is the outer lining. Here I have to do it with white to show that there is something, a hair colored part on the face. And here there is, this area is black. Now wherever you are coming near the skin, there you have to add, like this was black, I have used the same skin tone, and now I will blend it. Now if you are doing watercolor for the first time, practice painting fast. Now fast doesn't mean you spoil it. Fast means you are not rubbing the area, one area. You are moving the area and moving the color fast in one area, and just not coming to the detail part. Just follow the highlight. Now there is a smile. Now this outer part of the face, it seems that there is a double chin. So inner part of the skin will be dark, but from here it will be made light. Okay, now the basic outline of the face is done. We can give detail. Now I want to do, there are some flowers which I want to show. Now flower means there is something here. Now how will I use that? Just watch. I will make the outer part of there are flowers which are being on the hair. So I will wet the whole water, the whole background, and I want to make it green. Therefore I have made it yellow. Now add a little bit of yellow, and now I will rub it with green. So what happens, the flowers which are on the hair, they will get prominent. So I am just doing the area near the flowers. And the outer part I will do with yellow. We have to go with contrast in coloring. The hair was light, so I am using yellow and just green on one side. So what happens, this portion has to be done with green to balance the green on both sides. Now at present I am just leaving the skin untouched, and the outer boundary of the face is done. And now just use water and spread it on the outside. So this will create a background around the face. Okay, so and now to give detail to the there are flowers. So what I am doing, I am just putting some strokes and leaving the area white. So there is very less blue. The skin tone is there. Over that I am using blue. This is to just highlight the face, and this which I have done, this will help in making an effect of flowers on the hair. Now I can give some more detail on the hair. This area I can make more dark. And the area near the neck, this area is dark. So I want to balance the black, therefore I have done this area with dark. Now the face will become bright when I use dark. This is hair on one side, now just put some dark tone on the hair, and near the face you have to use red. Therefore I will just use black where I have used, and near the face I will put a stroke of black mixed with red and orange, and on the outside I can do it with more of the black and more of the red. Like this. Now just to give effect of hair, move the black and spread the hair outline outside. Just wet your brush and make the hair spread. This is to show that the hair is not having a sharp line. It is having the hair are scattered. They are having a softness on the outside. Now this part of the flowers I am doing with some highlighting of the, and this is the effect which has come out. The face is still incomplete, but yes, you can see that the effect has already come out. Now just a bit of highlighting. Now use a thin brush near the eyes. You have to highlight the eyes. So features of the eye will come like this. You have to do. Let's see. So I will use that same color, skin tone, and mix more of red and the outlining will be done. And the face is ready. So if you have joined for the first time and you have watched the whole session, please comment on the video below, draw what you have seen, and come back on the video and give your comment. There is a email given below, so you can try this painting which you are seeing and send the work on the email for any guidance if you want. And I am guiding people online also on the email. When they are directly in connect, then we are having one-on-one live sessions also. Now I want to show some detail on one side, therefore this area I will fill with a dark shade. to give round effect on the face, like this. Now there is skin which I want to show soft, but there is a round thick cheek are there. Therefore now I will just like this. Now use brush, clean water, and just roll it in the circular path. So what is going to happen? The cheek will have a swollen and a thick effect. Now on the outside, just put a thin layer near this part and just spread it. Now you are seeing that there is not too much to be done. We have done by creating a light and a dark shade, and this forehead also I will just make now when the color will dry, then the dark shades which you are seeing, they will become light. And this just a softness on the face. Use the color and wash it. So hope you have liked. Now I have to just do some detail on the clothes. She's wearing a reddish sari. So it is simple, you don't have to give too much of detail. Now this darkness of the clothes will make the face prominent. So I am just making it effect of that the sari is having a shine. And now the outer area is soft. So you will apply and then spread it. Wherever I have applied, if I will move brush, the color will blend and it will naturally blend the color. So just finish it. A thin blue line, dark, and it's done. So this dark red and a little bit of dark near this hair, near the gajra sort which she is having. This will help in getting the flowers prominent. So thank you for staying connected, and please like the video and please subscribe the channel and stay connected. There are a lot of portraits and art sessions lined up. So see you in the next session. Goodbye and take care. I am keeping it like this. You can take a screenshot and try out the work. So goodbye. See you.